Touring History. This day in history, March 8th, 2025. Welcome back to Touring History, the podcast that takes you on a daily journey through history. I'm your host, Alain Touring, here to guide you through the fascinating moments in history that all happened on today's date, March 8th. From revolutionary movements to technological breakthroughs, let's explore the events that shaped history. We begin with some notable birthdays. Oliver Wendell Holmes Jr., born in 1841, served as a U.S. Supreme Court Justice for nearly 30 years and was known for his influential opinions on free speech and civil liberties. Cyd Charisse, born in 1922, dazzled audiences as a legendary dancer and actress in Hollywood's golden era. And Lester Holt, born in 1959, has been a trusted news anchor, leading NBC Nightly News with his sharp reporting and calm presence. March 8th marks the start of a major political shift in 1917 with the February Revolution in Russia. What began as protests over food shortages quickly escalated into a nationwide movement that led to the abdication of Tsar Nicholas II, ultimately paving the way for the rise of the Soviet Union. In 1979, the world got a first look at the future of music technology when the compact disc CD was publicly demonstrated. At the time, the idea of digital audio replacing vinyl and cassette tapes was revolutionary. Though streaming dominates today, CDs changed the way people listen to music for decades. During World War II, Japanese forces captured Rangoon, Burma, on this day in 1942. This strategic victory cut off Allied supply lines and had major implications for the war in the Pacific Theater. One of aviation's greatest mysteries began on March 8, 2014, when Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 disappeared while flying from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. Despite years of searching, the plane's final resting place remains unknown, making it one of the most baffling aviation disasters in history. March 8, 1971, saw the legendary boxing match between Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali, dubbed the Fight of the Century. Frazier won in a unanimous decision, handing Ali his first professional defeat and cementing one of the greatest rivalries in sports history. In 2017, brands like Nike and Dove launched empowering campaigns in honor of International Women's Day. These campaigns celebrated women's achievements and promoted gender equality, demonstrating the growing role of brands in social movements. Speaking of advertising, here's a more current word from our sponsor.
Folks, let me tell you about something that's missing from your life and that you desperately need, because I know a lot of you have tired feet. And are your feet tired of walking all over you?
Well, Dave, I'd be tired too if I had to carry you around all day.
Oh, I'm not that heavy. Hey, now, I'm practically floating these days, thanks to Strange Ways Orthopedic Footwear, the only shoes designed for people whose feet walk to the beat of their own drum.
Oh, yeah, I got a pair. These shoes
Do
are
you?
so supportive, they might as well be your therapist.
Oh,
They've got arch
my
support so
therapist.
good. They've got arch support so good, my feet sent me a thank you note.
No kidding. Wow. And let me tell you, let's talk about their features. Memory foam, so advanced, it remembers every step you've taken. And sends you a postcard. More, please.
I mean, these shoes are like a Swiss Army knife for your feet.
Oh.
Built-in shock absorbers? Check.
Ah.
Anti-gravity laces that practically tie themselves? Check. A hidden compartment for snacks? Well, probably illegal, but we're not snitching.
That's right. Gummies, too. And the styles, Lane. The styles. You've got options like the midlife crisis moccasin and bad vibes derby. Oh, and my personal favorite, folks, the corporate casual clogs. Oh, yeah. Forget about Crocs. These are perfect for when you've got a big board meeting and a yoga class in the same day.
Strange Ways Orthopedic shoes, because life's too short to have bad posture and boring footwear.
That's right, listeners. Head over to strangewayshoes.com and use our promo code Feet Don't Fail Me for 10% off your first pair.
And if you order now, they'll throw in a free pair of their patented toaster straps because even your toes deserve a hug.
That's right. They're patented Strange Ways orthopedic shoes. Walk weird, walk proud.
Walk strange!
That's right. Great button there, Lane. So let's get back to the show.
And we're back. Let's continue our journey through history. On this day in 1948, the US Supreme Court ruled in McCollum versus Board of Education, effectively ending religious instruction in public schools. The decision reinforced the principle of separation of church and state, shaping future legal interpretations on education and religious freedom. In 2017, South Korea's president, Park Geun-hye, was removed from office after being embroiled in a major corruption scandal. Her impeachment was a historic moment for South Korea's democracy and led to widespread political reform efforts. Back in 1916, the Mexican revolutionary Pancho Villa led a raid on Columbus, New Mexico. This attack prompted a US military expedition into Mexico in pursuit of Villa, marking a rare moment when American forces entered foreign territory in direct response to an attack on US soil. In 1957, the Suez Canal reopened after being closed during the Suez Crisis. The crisis had been a major geopolitical conflict, with Egypt, Britain, France, and Israel at odds over control of this vital waterway. Finally, in 1983, President Ronald Reagan gave a speech in which he famously referred to the Soviet Union as an evil empire. This rhetoric defined the Cold War era, reinforcing US opposition to Soviet policies and ideology. And that's our trip through history. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe and leave a review. I'll be back tomorrow with more history, more stories, and a little bit of curiosity and fun. Until then, make your day historical.